Hello my friends and welcome back to Three-Legged Dog Yoga. If you are new here, my name is Lindsay, this is Chewy, and today's class is one to energize the body. So this can be done anytime during the day. If you want to do it in the morning, that's wonderful, but it can also be done in the afternoon if you just need a little bit more pep in your step. Nothing too crazy, nothing too long. You won't need any props, just yourself, and it's suitable for all levels. So let's get to it. We'll start today in cross-legged, just whichever way you please here. So whichever leg is in front, that is good. Take a big inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, and exhale, sit up nice and tall. And we'll start today by breathing a few times. So we're gonna inhale the arms out in front of you, and wide, and then exhale, round it all out. Inhale, reach the arms out nice and wide, look up. Exhale, round. And one more like that. Big inhale, shine that heart. And exhale, round. And then release the hands, coming back through center. Awesome. Take a big inhale with the arms, reach them up overhead. Exhale, twist to our right side, dropping the hands wherever they fall. Keeping this twist nice and gentle. Rolling that right shoulder open, keeping a nice tall spine. And taking a few nice big deep breaths here. And then releasing. Let's switch the cross of the legs here. So whichever one is in front, we will tuck it in behind. Wait for the inhale and reach the arms up. And then exhale and twist to the opposite side. Reaching this time with that left shoulder, so rolling it up and open and keeping it nice and gentle. Spine stays long, breath stays bright. And releasing, coming back through center. Let's place the right palm on the floor just beside that right hip. Take a big inhale with that left arm, and then we'll exhale, reach over to that right side. So we really want to reach the top of the ribs up towards the ceiling here. So it doesn't really matter how far you come down, we really want to press those ribs up to the ceiling, bringing a nice stretch into that whole left side of the body. And the left hip is pressing down to the floor. Palm of the left hand is facing down. And then inhale, come back up through center. Let's plant that left hand, bring the right arm up and over, and exhale over to the opposite side. Once again, reaching up nice and tall with those ribs. That right shoulder is reaching up and back, and the left palm is facing down. Checking in with that right sit bone, making sure it's not coming off of the floor. And then inhale, come back up through center, release the hands. Give the body a little shake. And we'll find our way to tabletop. So toes are tucked, hips are over the knees, shoulders are over the hands. And we'll start today with some cat-cow. So take a big inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round it all out. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back. Exhale, round. For the next 2 breaths, I invite you to just start doing some free flow movement here. So just moving through this however it feels good, sort of making circles with the hips and the shoulders, and then going the opposite way. Just finding whatever feels good for that back. And then eventually finding some stillness. Let's walk our hands ahead of us. Take a big deep breath in. And then exhale, drop the chest down to the mat. Just relaxing wherever it might fall. Maybe dropping the chin to the mat for puppy. Keeping the breath nice and bright here. No straining. And then on the inhale, pressing through those hands, we'll just shift our weight forward, make me shift the hips back a little bit, coming into our Sphinx pose. Checking in with those elbows, making sure they're underneath the shoulders. And then we inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, reaching that chest forward, shining that heart. And then pressing through those hands, we'll tuck the toes, bend through the knees, and send the hips up for downward facing dog. Starting out by pedaling the feet, nice and slowly here. Just finding some movement in your down dog for a few breaths. And then eventually finding some stillness here. So bending through the knees, and then starting to straighten them out. Not worrying if the heels reach the floor. They will get there when they get there. On the inhale, gaze between the hands. We'll step up with the left foot. Drop the back knee. Wait for the inhale. Come all the way up through Anjaneyasana, low lunge. So reaching those arms nice and high, and we'll start pulsing with the breath here. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, shine. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. This time we'll stay here for 1 breath. And then inhale the arms back up over top. And this time we'll just take a little lean back. So maybe untucking that back toe. And just reaching the arms up nice and high. And then exhale. Bring our palms to the floor. Untuck that back toe. And we'll pivot on our feet, coming through a wide leg forward fold. So let's start by bringing our hands to our hips, and then we'll clasp our hands behind us, reach up nice and tall with that chest, and then as we exhale, we fold forward, reaching those arms overhead. And then we'll just start shifting the weight side to side here. So waking up the body here. And then taking a moment in center, let's just switch the clasp of the hands, change it up a bit, and then start moving side to side once again. And then finding some stillness. Let's bring the palms down to the floor. And then on the inhale, we'll come all the way up. Let's heel toe those feet a little bit closer. We'll point our toes out to the top corners of the mat. And then we'll take a big inhale, standing up nice and tall, and exhale, bend through those knees for goddess. Sitting up nice and tall here, keeping that pelvic bone not necessarily tucked, depending on which way your pelvic bone goes, but keeping it engaged. Just sitting up nice and tall. Let's inhale our hands and clasp them behind the head. And we're just going to start shifting side to side. So drawing that elbow towards the knee. Inhale back through center. Exhale left side. Inhale through center. Exhale right side. Left side. And we'll do 1 more on either side. Feeling that burn in those legs. And left side. And coming through center. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to the side. Awesome. Let's pivot our feet towards the back edge of our mat. So the right foot faces forward, pivot on that back leg, and then drop that left knee down for our low lunge on the opposite side. Wait for the inhale, reach the arms up overhead, and then sink into those hips. Staying here for a few breaths before we start moving. And then on the inhale, reach those arms up high. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. And we'll just pause here for a moment. And then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, reach those arms up overhead, and this time we'll reach back, both arms straight. Coming into a little micro bend here, micro back bend here. And then exhale, draw those hands to the mat. Tuck that left toe, we'll spin back through our wide leg forward fold here. Inhale, sit up nice and tall with that chest, and then exhale, draw the head down. One more time. Coming into the expression of your choice, so whether your hands are reaching behind you or opposite ankles, whatever feels good for you today. Remember, this is your practice, so I will guide you, but you can do your own thing as well. And then walk those hands back underneath the face. And then we'll slowly just make our way to seated, however you want to do. Facing the front of our mats here, facing the top of our mats. And then we'll just slowly roll down. Coming all the way down to the back. And let's inhale those knees up towards the chest. We'll grab our feet outside of the feet with our hands. Draw that sacrum down to the floor, and we'll come into our happy baby. So legs stay nice and wide, maybe starting to move those feet a little bit, rocking back and forth, making your baby happy. And then eventually finding some stillness here. Releasing those feet. Let's keep the knees close to the chest. Take a big inhale, draw that chin towards the chest. And then we'll start rocking up. Just a couple times here. Coming all the way up through center. And then finding your way back up through seated. That is all for our class today. I hope you had a wonderful class, and I hope you feel a little bit more energized, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.